Okay, so we're going to take a look at another error here. So, when I try to compile the code, as usual, I get a ton of errors. But the two that we're going to be looking at right now are this no exit error. So, in the character class, character.h, in the member function, the move function that takes in two parameters, two arguments, one of type direction and one of Wonderland map, and returns an int. In this function, no exit is not a member of direction. So we have this error. No exit, this constant, is not a member of direction. So direction, scope resolution operator no exit, assigns -1 to a variable indicating blah blah blah. Right? This is an error. Well, let's go see why that is. So when I go into the character class, which is where we're saying the error is, I can see that the squiggly lines are here. This is the error. And I've already asked Codium, AI associated with this IDE, what the problem is. I basically clicked on explain problem and it showed me this. And the problem is this. The issue here is that no exit is not an enum member of the direction enum. And enum is just a numerator type, it's something else. It's actually a static constant defined in direction.h header file as a static constant int no exit equals -1. So it's not an enum, and I'm trying to use it as an enum by going direction scope resolution operator. So to fix this issue, you should use no exit directly instead of the no exit, direction scope resolution operator no exit. Instead of this, just use no exit. So for example, for south and stuff, you still need the direction and scope resolution operator in front of it. For south and west and north and east. But for no exit, just have it by itself, and that'll fix your error. So again, we'll see that the squiggly line will go away when I take away this. See, the squiggly line went away. This is all we want. And why is that? Why do I have the direction here and scope resolution operator on north, east, south, and west, but not a no exit? Well, let's go see. In the enum type, or in the direction header file, I have this enum, which is like a class, but of constant integral types. So some constant integrals. I have north, south, east, west. This is all within the enum class or the enumerated type direction. But that ends here, where the curly braces is. So that's why these I have to qualify with the keyword direction, which is the name of the enum, and then scope resolution operator, which is the double colon, and then north, south, east, west. But this no exit is just a constant. It's not associated with this enum class. That's why it's not in these braces. It's all out here by itself. It's just some static constant int. -1. It's just a constant of type int. So if I use no exit. But how do I use that in this class? And that they know that no exit. How does this class, which is a completely different one, chapter.h, know that no exit is a constant? It's not at the top of this class anywhere. Well, it's because I've included the direction header file. So because I've included that, in this is all the direction header file, direction.h, I have this constant. So when I've included that, it's essentially like I've made the constant no exit here. That's essentially what's happened. It's like I have that here. So that's why. So we fixed one issue. If I just left it the way it is, we'd have the issue still on. If I left this, we'd still have it here, but not here. But we're going to get rid of both. Save that up. And we should see these two problems go away. And you can see those problems went away. Now we've got new problems. We'll deal with that in the next video.